Good evening, bitches. That introduction was specifically designed to turn away the old heads that might decide to want to watch this and maybe consider purchasing this particular product by my good friend Caramel. Now, the reason I don't want the old heads to watch this is because this is not made for you guys. Let me explain to you what an old head is when it comes to coin magic. When it comes to coin magic, I'm what I would consider to be an old head. I don't understand flippy stuff and throwing this there and grips where you're holding the things behind your hand. I like a false transfer. I like a finger palm. Now, there's inherently a problem with being an old head, is that you lose on so much potential virginity. Now, Caramel, who is the proprietor of this particular package, also known as Eric Caraballo, he's a Puerto Rican. I'm a Cuban man. We have conflicts. So if you might think that I'm biased because he sent me the project and because we're buddies, you're wrong, because I don't like him by virtue of his origin. So this project is titled Shade, and he's putting it out through Gumroad.com as an independent creator. He's the one that is solely editing, creating, and doing all the effort for this particular project, which is what I love, entrepreneurship. Now, the project is a compilation of different moves, different ideas, different variations of things that he has come up with, and also his take on different moves from people like Eric Jones and Danny Goldsmith. One thing to note about Caramel is that he has a godlike ability with his fingers, to the point where we were on a video call and he managed to constantly stick his coin work inside of my rectum. He was flipping and flopping, and he did this wonderful routine for me that he shows in the project where he has two coins, and then one at a time they change color, and then they change back, and then they change back, and it just blew my mind as to how visual everything was. And I was thinking, oh boy, this guy has access to some tremendous gaffs. My friends, the gaffs and gimmicks you need for this particular product are on you right now. That's right. Your own hands. There's no gimmicks, there's no gaffs, it's all hands, baby. Just take a look at how visual these routines are. And the best part about Eric is that he has such a warm personality that when he has the patter for the actual tricks, it's almost like you're there with him. It's like he's performing for you, and everything has a purpose, right? You're covering things with shadow, and that causes things to change and disappear and appear. My goodness, is this good. He also cuts into videos of him showing you exactly what you need to do over the shoulder in slow motion, so you don't have any excuse not to do these moves. In the project, he actually goes through a lot of little bits of advice that's going to help you learn the moves, because they're not easy. It's going to take some work. You're not just going to be able to pick up some coins and get right into these. It's going to take a little bit of effort, but that's fine. That's good. You could learn these moves and apply them to other things you're working on. Me personally, I've been getting, quote, dick deep, unquote, inside of the shade change. It's a very visual technique where you're holding two coins, and just by tapping the top coin, or maybe even having them tap the coin, it changes entirely. So I definitely recommend it. It's definitely eye-opening to me every time I see people come up with new innovations and new ways to do things that require just sleight of hand and just effort. It really boggles my mind, because it makes me wonder, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm out here making dick jokes. There are people out here innovating and pushing the art form forward, and I think Caramel is one of those individuals. So I'm going to be leaving the project in the description section below. Caramel is a god with his hands, and I would hate to be his significant other that gets the full brunt of his force. But that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Again, thank you, Caramel, for sending out that project. If you guys want me to review something of your own, if you guys want me to look at something else, well, I don't know, because I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And what are you going to do about it, huh? You're going to do nothing. You're going to sit there and you're going to watch it like a good boy.